Hey everyone, welcome to In the Kitchen on STLTV. My name's Angela Hockman, I am your host, and I am thrilled to be joined by the partner and owner of Steve's Hot Dogs, Steve Ewing himself. Steve, how's it going?
How you doing? Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, I am thrilled. I am hungry as always, and I am just delighted that you're here. I know you are a busy man.
Yeah, I'm quite busy, yeah.
Not only do you, run a hot dog restaurant, but you are also the front man for the band, The Urge. So I actually get to say I'm with the band. Pretty cool.
Yeah, with the band.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so we're still playing quite a bit as The Urge. I still play a lot as Steve Ewing. So staying busy with that, and then we have the restaurant. So.
Oh, I love it. Well, we're going to get into all that and your trajectory from starting as a hot dog cart outside of concerts to the brick and mortar you have now. But first, let's talk about what we're cooking up today.
Okay.
What do we have?
Got a couple things we're going to do today. One is the Hyaaah Dog.
Okay.
So that's the proper pronunciation is Hyaaah.
If someone just walks up and says, I like Hyaaah, are you like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Sometimes I actually have to correct them. Tell them the right way to do it.
I like it. We've popped all our ingredients on the screen in case people are feeling wild and they want to attempt this at home. But if not, what are we going to put on the hot dog?
Okay, first let me get my dogs out.
Okay.
Get my dogs out.
Steve, who let the dogs out? Steve let the dogs out.
You can't, yeah. Couldn't pass that.
You set me up. You set me up.
Sorry. Cool. Our hot dogs are New York Nathan's.
Ooh, okay.
Hickory smoked, all beef. I'll throw one of these guys in there for you.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna get me another one.
Like, do you want to eat too? Because I'll handle this one real quick.
Here's what I gotta do for you first.
What do we have? And I'm happy to help.
What goes on this hot dog, one thing that makes it unique is that this hot dog has a slice of provolone in the bun.
Wow.
Yes.
So, Steve, I've noticed on your menu, these are not regular hot dogs. This is not something you're going to find at a ballpark. These are extremely innovative. Do you come up with all the recipes?
So I come up with a few of them, but I have a partner, Joe, who's been with me for, from day one, who's helped me come up with a lot of these recipes. And so his brain is the one that comes up with things like putting cheese in the bun, when we come up with a hot dog recipe. So, but yeah, the first location was on the hill. Yeah. So what we did was we used as much of the, things that we could get locally. So we were in a perfect spot. So, our bread's made from Vitale Bakery.
Speaking of my Italian heart.
Yeah, so we were able to get our cheeses fresh from Di Gregorio. Everything, even when we were selling the salsitas and all that stuff, we were getting them local. So
that's fantastic.
Yeah, so it was really cool. So with the Hyaaah Dog, you got the provolone, the dog, and then you have.
I think we're gonna spice things up here. Am I right?
You're gonna hook it up. Then you have grilled pepper. So you can take these and put a few of them grilled peppers on there.
These look amazing. Is there a limit to how many peppers one should have on the hot dog?
That's pretty good right there.
How about just like one more?
Just one more. There you go.
Okay. Never have enough, all right? You can always
put a
take it
little
off.
grilled onion on there.
Oh, yum. And do you get the majority of your ingredients locally?
Yeah, so I mean, like produce we get from, a produce purveyor, but most of the stuff we get locally though, yeah.
Awesome. So Steve, as I'm adding all these wonderful ingredients, tell me a little bit about how you started. You literally, in 2008, started a hot dog cart outside so that people could enjoy a hot dog before or after concerts, particularly yours.
That was, in fact, the idea, the need that I felt like I was feeling was we needed to feed folks after the shows because the bars would let out, and we were at this. It was in St. Charles, and it was on Main Street, and this was years ago. The bars would let out, and there was no food except for what you would drive to.
Right, or drive through, and that's
through,
not always
right?
the best
So I'm
choice.
like, why is nobody out here feeding all these people?
Yeah.
And so we went to St. Charles and asked, if we could, do, food on the street, and they didn't have a provision yet for that. So that's one of the reasons why there wasn't food out there, is they just didn't really even have a way to do it, legally. So I was kind of switched gears and start just taking the cart with me at some of my other shows, and just start setting it up. And people were like, "Whoa!" And so eventually, I figured this was cool, but I either had to hire people to work it, at my shows, or
because you're kind of busy being part of the band.
Or maybe I could do lunch, and so let's try lunch. And so we put a couple vending zones in the city. One was down by Procter & Gamble by the soap factory.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And it was huge. All factory workers, truck drivers, people who like get a hard time getting food. So that was great for us. And I realized that I really wanted to do lunch. That's what I wanted to do. So we found a little spot on the hill, opened our first brick and mortar like a couple years later.
Wow, and right now you are on South Grand, is that right?
Correct, yeah, we're in the old Mangia Italiano location.
Yes, oh my gosh, so much good food along that strip. And I know Steve's does quite a bit of local collaborations too, right?
We do, and that's a big thing we do now is we've been doing it for a while, but we collab with other unique restaurants, you know, in town, whether they're doing some just really killer food or they're doing some really fun promotions. You know, I mean, we like to partner with those people.
Absolutely. Well, let's top this dog a little bit more, and then I'd love to hear more about how you are feeding the community in the Feed the People movement.
Yep. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little of the smoky pepper sauce here.
Smoky pepper.
So you might have to shake it a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
This is like those commercials where people do.
Perfect.
There we go. A little bit for good measure.
Smoky pepper mustard.
Everything made it.
Smoked bell pepper.
Oh my gosh.
Mustard and spices that Joe comes up with, and this is a mustard we make in house, which is awesome.
So far we've got 2 kinds of peppers, caramelized onions, and a spicy mustard. This is not for the faint of heart.
Nope. And then the next step is chopped bacon.
Bacon makes everything better. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. Let's do this.
Don't be
there
afraid
is
either.
something. I mean, I could just dump it, or I could just eat this. So you tell me. I mean, isn't there something so nostalgic about hot dogs?
Yeah.
The smell, the memories. There's just so much.
Sweet. There you go.
Are you laughing at my bacon proportions? That's okay.
That's okay.
We're fine.
Perfect. That's great.
Fine.
That's your Hyaaah right there.
Okay.
Yep. It's popular. It's been on the menu since day one. Yep.
What is your favorite menu item?
The bacon Jamaican hot dog is my favorite hot dog. And once again, another one that's been on the menu for a long time. In fact, today the next item we're gonna make is the bacon Jamaican fries.
I just love the names of all these. Do you also come up with the names? I know you've got a ton of creativity infused in what you're doing.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with the names. So we kick the names around just amongst the staff, friends, whatever, like, what do you think should be called? And so, yeah, we have a good time with the names.
I love it. So Steve, can you tell me just a little bit about Feed the People?
Feed the People was an initiative we started when the pandemic hit, and we realized that, you know, there was gonna be people who needed food, and really we started getting people coming to us, say, hey, we're out of work, you know, I'd like to buy a meal for a family who needs food, you know what I mean? So we decided we weren't gonna say no to anyone. So we started an initiative to help get other people involved so they could donate and keep it so that we could always give food. And so it really took off. And, you know, at one point, you know, we were feeding hundreds a week. And at this point, we've already fed over 5,000.
Incredible. And I noticed on your website, there's a spot for people to get involved, and they can say, I want to pitch in $25 a month. And that feeds a ton of people.
Yep. So, yeah, we can put together a box or bags of food and pretty much take them anywhere. And we have partners like Salvation Army, Tent Mission. They'll come and we make the food, they pick it up and bring it out. And Tent Mission was really cool because they actually go out and find people who are homeless, and they go find them and they give them food. So that's pretty awesome.
That doesn't make you feel good at the end of the day. I don't know what does.
It's pretty cool.
So Steve, we're gonna hold that thought. We're gonna go to a very quick break, but when we come back, we are going to make bacon Jamaican fries, man. And then I hope we're able to jump into this.
Yeah,
this
you
is
can.
A very graceful thing we're gonna eat here. So stick around, we'll be right back.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
We here at STLTV want to connect with you as we bring up-to-date information going on in your city. Whether it's events with the mayor, sports, music, and even spotlights on regional organizations, we're here to bring you the 411. You can keep current with STLTV and its shows by following us on Facebook at STLTV and both Twitter and Instagram at STLTV channel. What are you waiting for, St. Louis? Get connected and in the know today.
Hey there, welcome back to In the Kitchen on STLTV. I'm Angela Hockman, and joining me on this very special episode is Steve Ewing, the owner and partner of Steve's Hot Dogs. Now, in the first segment, and I'm taking credit for some of this,
we made all the work, yeah.
I mean, well, a little bit. I like when you put me to work here. We made this delightful Hyaaah Dog. What are we cooking up in this segment?
This one we're gonna make the bacon Jamaican fries.
And that's super healthy, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It's good for you, totally. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my fries really quickly.
Okay, be careful.
So this one is based off a hot dog recipe, which is my personal favorite hot dog recipe.
Oh.
Called the bacon Jamaican hot dog. So when we opened the new location, we added fryers. So we have French fries, where we didn't have that before.
And Steve, you just opened the new location, right? We're talking September 2021.
Yeah, we just opened a couple months ago, basically. Yeah.
Congratulations.
So thank you very much. And so people for years have been asking us, "Oh, you guys gonna get fries? You gonna get fries?" And we're like, "Well, we don't have a fryer." So now at the new place we do. So now we have fries.
Because what goes better with a hot dog than fries?
Right.
So as someone who has built his business around the art of the hot dog, Steve, is this something you've enjoyed growing up? Is it sort of a newly found thing?
I mean, I'm like
adulthood?
I'm your classic latchkey kid. You eat hot dogs and all that stuff all the time. So yeah, hot dogs, sandwiches, that whole like finger food thing is like big for me.
Absolutely. So, okay, what goes on? The bacon.
So what goes on the bacon fries? First, add some of that cheddar sauce.
Oh my gosh,
Just
all of it?
Yeah, well, just
A little bit at a time.
You can be generous.
I got a heavy hand here, as we've
just
seen with
be
the bacon
generous.
incident.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like a commercial.
I know, right?
This looks so good. These are definitely designed to share.
Yes.
And the beauty of the majority of the menu items is they come in a combo option. So you get
They do.
fries and a drink.
You sure do.
Awesome. And Steve, we do have the ingredients popped right there on the screen. So again, if someone's got fries at home and they're like, "Oh, I can't make it to Steve's,
Give it
but
a
I want to
shot.
experience
Yep.
it," you're welcome. You can do that.
Yep.
Okay, so what else goes on there?
So we're gonna put bacon, of course, on there.
Of course.
We put bacon on a lot of things in our shop.
I've noticed,
Yeah.
and I love it.
We make it in-house, and it's just like, bacon is just good on everything. And then we'll put some grilled bell peppers on top of that.
Ooh-wee.
There we go.
So Steve, talk to me as I'm topping this with the bell peppers, a little bit about the events that go on at Steve's Hot Dogs. There's always something.
We always have some events going on. Like every Wednesday night, we have what's called Getting Hectic Wednesdays. And so we have live music. So
Wait, do you play?
I do.
Oh my
I do.
gosh.
So about once every like couple months, I'll play some shows in the shop.
Okay.
For special events and things like that. But yeah, every Wednesday we got live music. We have what's called the Funky Brunch every last Sunday
Tell
of
me
the month.
more.
And that is DJ Uptown spins funk music throughout our brunch. And so
my gosh.
we have a special brunch menu, which is a vegetarian hot dog, like a vegetarian slinger we make, and then our regular slinger, and like
Oh my gosh.
like another chili bowl. And so yeah, we do a whole Sunday menu.
I was gonna ask, how do you work in hot dogs to brunch? But I think you just
Yeah.
answered my
Oh
question.
yeah, no doubt about it.
Awesome. And I noticed on your Instagram, which by the way, if you go on there hungry, you're
Yeah,
gonna
you're
make a
done.
run for Steve's. But tell me a little bit about some of these neighborhood collaborations. I saw you did a bourbon collaboration at Steve's.
Yeah. So the St. Louis Bourbon Society has gotten to be just really big, and so I met those guys a couple years ago. I did an event for them. I was playing music, and they wanted to do one of their meetups and events in our shop. Since once we got the new place where it has the bar, so
Yeah.
so it worked out perfectly. We sold, we capped it at 50 tickets, sold it out, and just had a ball. Yeah, we did 4 different hot dogs. It was a pairing.
I saw everything was just paired with these gorgeous cocktails, and I was like, "Where's my invitation?"
I know, it was fun.
Next
It was
time.
4 different hot dogs, 4 different cocktails, and then I played a show. I did like an hour show.
So Steve, what is it like? You walk into work, this venue that you created, this was your vision, and you get to create hot dogs, you get to feed the people, but then you get to stop and, take a jam break and make music.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I'm playing all the time anyway, so it's cool to be able to do it in your own place, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of fun, and I think the people are just also intrigued by it too, like, oh, maybe I can go see the show there too.
It's like, a concert and dinner all in one place.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
And Steve, just how does that make you feel to think that you originally started as a hot dog stand, and now you've got people around the block, you even considered closing around the pandemic, and the community was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, that was really eye-opening, honestly. I was ready to close, and that was really, my partner put it out there. She kind of, in her mind, thought that there's no way the community was gonna let us close, but I didn't see that. And she did, and so when she put it out there, it was overwhelming. So it was, at that point you kind of realize what kind of impact you've made, and sometimes somebody else has to show you that, but that was really cool. It was awesome.
I so agree with that, because you're so far in it from the business perspective that you need someone else to say, oh, this is actually what St. Louis wants.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie, there was no place like Steve's Hot Dogs in St. Louis. Where do you find your inspiration?
We don't really have a well that we dig from inspiration. It's kind of everything goes.
Okay.
Especially when we were creating these things, we're like, let's not even try to put the brakes on anything. Let's just try everything, see if it flies. You know what I mean? Especially when we were developing the first couple, 2 or 3 years, we went after everything. Anything we saw that wasn't even a hot dog, we're like, let's try to put that on a hot dog.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And there is so much delicious comfort food on the menu too. You do not know how mac and cheese is till you've been to Steve's Hot Dogs.
You don't.
Well, okay, so I think we're winding down, unfortunately, on this delightful segment. Is it time to try something? And do you want a bite of any of this?
Well, you got one last ingredient.
Oh, okay.
To put on these fries, and that is the honey chipotle sauce that we make in-house. It is so awesome. I put it on everything.
Stand back. We've seen what happened with the mustard. I'll go gentle. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I love the colors and the boldness of everything
perfect.
here. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I also noticed Steve's is hiring. So if you have as much fun decorating this food as I did, check out Steve's website. On that website, you can also buy merch. I'm just wondering where I can get a t-shirt like that.
So yeah, you can get all the t-shirts in-house. There's like 8 of them. You can either buy them in-house or you can buy them online.
Awesome.
Steve's Hot Dogs, STL.com.
Perfect.
And the merch page there's probably like about 12 designs that you can buy online. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And while you're there, honestly, check out Feed the People. It will definitely make you want to do some good. And there's just something, I don't know, very nourishing about knowing that you're giving the gift of food to someone that may not have a hot meal.
Yeah, and that's money you're spending that's going directly to somebody's, right to somebody. It's not going through a bunch of channels, it's going right to the people. So
that's awesome, Steve. Well, you are doing so much good in the community.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you for your time. I also think we should jump in. You want to try a fry first, or?
Yeah, so the fries are easy. I mean, like when you just pick them out and eat them.
Yeah, you can eat these pretty gracefully. Let's see.
Gonna be a little messy. But, fries with cheese and bacon.
Here.
It's like,
Okay, ready? I'm gonna jump in. I don't know what everyone else is gonna eat. Okay, mustard, stay on here.
Yeah, good job, nice job, nicely done.
Thank you. I'd say take a bite from the other end, but we'll cut it up later. Right. And plus, it's really good. I don't think I'm gonna share it. And that is a compliment to you.
Just knock it out, just
So Steve, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for tuning in to this delicious episode. Steve Ewing from Steve's Hot Dogs. Make sure you follow him on all things social media. And while you're there, check out STLTV. We are on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. That is gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for checking out What's Cooking in St. Louis. We'll see you next time.